I'm a person that doesn't like to be out of their comfort zone. However, this week a subscriber named Steve Z, his channel you can find in the card and down below, reached out and wanted to ride at his nearby state park. Since I'm always looking for new people to ride with, I decided to meet up with him this weekend. Moraine State Park is located in northwestern PA. Now, I've heard stories of this park from other riders that it's very technical and not recommended for beginners like me. Steve is quite familiar with Moraine, so much so that he's even made his own trail and topo map. So I figured if I rode with anyone, this would be the guy. It has been very cold recently, and the snow that came a few days ago is still a very icy powder. So I made sure I aired down my tires. Now unfortunately I am still riding on tubes, and made sure I had plenty of warm clothes on, and let Steve take the lead. Coming out of the parking lot into the power line access area, you are immediately greeted with a small rock garden. This was my first time riding anything techie, so riding it snow covered was an interesting, slick experience. Steve is a lot better rider than I am, so you'll see me fall behind quite frequently. The snow made it very difficult to see the trail, so I'm glad I had Steve as a guide and trailblaze for me.
Okay, here we are with Steve, one of my Whew. Yeah.
This is the one that's kind of decaying.
Yeah.
This is the one that fork-fade Pittsburgh off-road cyclists. They're supposed to come up and ride down the end of this. But if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll see these guys, first of all, they're friggin' amazing trail builders.
Yeah.
And second of all, they put all kinds of extra candy off to the sides for when you're put your skills together and you're feeling like Superman that one day, you know?
Yep.
Video of myself crashing. All my best crashes are over on Moraine. Alright, so there's the next Bale trail back to the
Power line.
Yeah, power line. We're down that way. And you can see this drops down over the hill.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit of this. You get a taste of it. I don't know. You probably won't want to do the whole thing.
No, that's fine.
But get a taste of it. This is the funnest part of the trail right here. This is the big rock downhill.
Uh-huh.
And some of it's like real technical. There's a lot of big rollers there. They're just a lot of fun. You keep on your brakes, you keep your weights back.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But we'll just get a taste of it.
That sounds good.
Right there, switch come down that rock ledge. And down three others. Right here's the ledge drop off.
Yeah.
My goal through today's ride was to make it through without getting a face full of the white stuff. The challenging part of this ride, though, there are tons of hidden rocks that are hiding in every corner and section that look easy. So when you think your tires have a good purchase, they'll just slip out from you randomly. The good news about the snow, though, is it is a softer landing. However, here in Moraine, what masquerades as a soft landing has hidden glacial erratics that are just waiting to put a world of hurt on you. But it wasn't just the erratics that were nerve-wracking. The 20-degree temperature really put your lungs and extremities to the test. However, all that being said, there's something relaxing about just being out in the woods when there is a layer of snow on the ground. The fact that you can see for hundreds of feet rather than be limited by the foliage of the warmer seasons. It's almost as if you're seeing the woods for the first time. Your eyes are open to the topography of the land, and even something as challenging to me as Moraine is a welcome sight for someone that's stuck in the office all day.
Okay.
So we go along the edge of this ridge line, out there a little bit, and double back, and we start losing altitude on the back side of this, and come back lower towards the tower. You gotta at least enjoy the downhill part of it.
Yeah.
So watch out, there are a couple of places where rocks may be working in the snow.
Yeah. Whew.
You may be handling the stress of life, but unless you're dealing with it, you will be depressed, as you seem like you can't get out of the continued daily grind. Find out what makes you whole. For me, that's spending a little bit of time each week on a bike. For you, it may be going for a walk or playing video games. Whatever it is, you owe it to your mental health to figure it out and do it. Listen, I don't want to be cliche and say life is too short, but it really is. I know this firsthand. And you need to do what makes you happy. I enjoy spending my spare time creating content on YouTube. And even though it is time consuming, I feel like even if I don't change everybody, if I change just one person, then all this time here is worth it. Your status in life can change in the blink of an eye. One moment you can be working your dream job, and the next you're unemployed, having to file for bankruptcy, and barely have enough money to put in gas in your car for your next interview. I know this because I lived it. There has been challenge after challenge that life has given me, and I overcame each one. I don't say this to make you feel sorry for me. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I'm a warrior, and I've always had that mindset, and you should too. I've met each challenge in my life and slayed it. And even though the hardest ones are sometimes seem impossible to get through, you can and you should. Even now, my newest challenge is YouTube. I have no idea if anyone enjoys this content, but I enjoy creating it. And to me, that says a lot. It gives my kids something to look at in the future, to see their father succeed at something and not give up in life rather than starting something and not finishing it.
Oh yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
If you're going down that way, you go up and ride in over this big boulder, and they cut it, and it starts out.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
It starts out with 100 foot of boulder guard. But there are some really fun features.
Oh, I bet.
When we first started riding, my brother and I, we rode at West Branch, and then they closed West Branch.
As of this moment, I'm officially down 70 pounds. That's a huge accomplishment for a lot of people. But I want this to be my new lifestyle. Everything about this life I enjoy. I love everything about mountain biking. In the love of all bikes, the pure mechanical joy I get from a bike at Walmart is probably the same I get from a $6,000 carbon fiber Dream. Heck, I always go to the bike aisle in Walmart and think, if I had an unlimited budget, I would build that bike up just to see if it could do something cool. We all don't have the ability to afford the latest and greatest enduro monster. However, we can be open to the kid from the trailer park who takes what he has and gets out there and rides with the best of us. So just keep that in your mind, and until next week, find your something. Do what makes you happy. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And most of all, have a great week and slay it.